Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we have another remarkable story for you. Today's book is called Sonny's Magical Headband, written by Elisavet Arkolaki. Now, this remarkable story is about a sweet little girl who lost someone so very special and dear to her. Now, this book helps kids cope with grief. Now, let's see what happens and let's get started. Long, long ago and far, far away, there lived a little girl called Sonia. Now, that little girl was always cheerful, so they called her Sonny for short. Now, time did not seem to leave its mark on her, nor did life's everyday sorrows. But Sonny had a very good reason for being such a happy girl. No wonder she was always smiling. You see, Sonny felt that she had the two most loving grandparents in the whole wide world, and they baked together, went to the park together, and played together too. And on her fifth birthday, Sonny's grandmother gifted her a headband sewn from one of her precious scarves. Sonny loved her gift. She became so attached to her new headband that she wore it everywhere, all the time, even to bed. But why, you ask? Magic. The headband had such special magic that I have to ask you to be absolutely quiet and listen carefully to what I have to say next. It all started one gloomy day when something very bad happened. A mommy said, "Granddad has passed away." What did she mean? And mommy also said some other things that Sonny couldn't understand. The worst disease, she said. It was quick and it didn't hurt. And he's looking down at us from above. And mommy added, he loves us, but he won't be coming back. It's okay to cry. I'm here for you, and we will get through this together. Now, these words reached Sonny's ears like the buzzing of a bee. And the little girl heard the words but could not believe them. She felt that her name, with its reference to the bright sun, no longer suited her. Sonny didn't feel happy anymore, not a single tiny bit. She could not stop crying, and she felt that nothing could possibly make her smile again, ever. And she refused to talk. She refused to play. She refused to eat. That is, till it was time for the farewell ceremony. And on the day of the funeral, her mom told her that it was going to be very hard to say goodbye and that she had to keep strong. But something incredible happened instead. During the service, Sonny blew a kiss to her beloved granddad, wishing with all her might that she could reach out to him. Now that little kiss did reach him, and that's when the magic happened. And to Sonny's great surprise, a tiny person popped out of her headband. It was Granddad, smiling and full of life. Sonny looked around, wondering whether anyone else had caught sight of what just happened. Everyone was crying. No one seemed to have noticed anything. Grown-ups can't see this, Granddad said. And now tiny Granddad jumped up and down in her hair. I want to stay close to you, so I'm going to make your headband my home, he explained. Now Sonny was confused. It didn't make any sense. But when she looked in a mirror, she noticed something strange. Something very strange indeed. A whole little town seemed to have appeared up there, ready to welcome her granddad as its first resident. Sonny's heart was about to burst with joy. She was so excited. Which house do you want? She whispered to her granddad. I'll take the one with the garden full of flowers. Granny will love it when she comes to join me here. Is Granny coming here too? Asked Sonny. She is. Many others also will, but not for a while. And Sonny looked puzzled. But how? And Granddad smiled. Just like me, sweetheart. When the time comes, don't forget to blow a kiss, just like you did with me. And that's how she can come to join us here. Now, this can be our special secret. Now, when Grandma died many years later, Sonny's heart shattered once again into 1,000 pieces. And she felt so sad. And she shouted, she screamed, and she wept. And then she remembered a headband. The kiss! And she blew a kiss to her beloved grandma, wishing with all her might that she could reach out to her. And that little kiss did reach her. And with it, the magic happened again. A tiny grandma, smiling and full of life, joined Granddad in the little house on her headband. And so indeed, as her grandparents had once promised, Sonny was never alone. Whenever someone or something she loved passed away, no matter how near or far that they were, Sonny blew a kiss their way and welcomed them in her magical town. Over the years, a little headband town brimmed with life, but nobody else came to know, as she was very good at keeping secrets. Sonny grew up and she became a grandma herself. She told me about a headband, but I had my doubts. It seemed like a regular headband to me. How is it possible that pain and loss can be transformed into something so alive and beautiful? I asked her. Would you like me to tell you? What she replied. Don't you believe me when I tell you that there is such a place? Look at me carefully. Look at this beautiful headband. Try to see with your heart what your eyes still cannot see. Can't you make out all those people waving at you from their balconies? That is the secret to my happiness. I know that I don't really lose anyone I love. They live on forever with me, and I carry them around in this special little town that I have kept safe since my childhood. But what will happen when it's your turn to live? What will happen to you and your headband? Well, sweetheart, I suspect that someone who loves me dearly will blow me a little kiss, and I will travel forever with them. And this can be our special secret. And with that, she gave me a pointed wink. Wow, what a wonderful, wonderful story. Our loved ones really live in our hearts. Thank you so much for joining us again, boys and girls, for this wonderful, heartfelt story. We thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you soon.